You wake up, your back aches, your mind is foggy, and that feeling of morning vitality? It's a distant memory. You chalk it up to age. But what if I told you that more than 50% of men over 60 have significantly lower testosterone than their grandfathers did at the same age? It's not because of getting old, it's because of the very chair you might be sitting in right now. Today, we're not talking about generic health tips. We're exposing the 8 harmless daily habits that are silently killing your manhood. And we're going to start with the most overlooked one and count down to the habit that is so destructive. It's the entire reason I made this video. Which country are you watching from? Let me know in the comments. It's powerful to see our global community here. And a quick heads up, we're counting down 8 habits. If you're guilty of even one of them, and I guarantee you are, hit that subscribe button right now as a commitment to yourself to change it. Let's do this together. All right, let's get into it. Habit number 8, the dehydration deception. You might think you're just a little thirsty, that it's no big deal. The reality is, your body is already in a state of hydraulic failure. The thirst mechanism dulls as we age, so by the time you actually feel thirsty, your performance is already compromised. And let's be blunt about what's really happening. An erection is all about plumbing and pressure. You can't inflate a tire with a leaky hose, and you can't get a firm erection with thick, sludgy blood. Dehydration lowers your blood volume and makes it more viscous, forcing your heart to work overtime just to pump it. Your body simply can't deliver the pressure needed to get the job done. But it goes deeper. That brain fog you feel, that afternoon slump, it's often just your brain, which is about 75% water, literally shrinking from a lack of fluid, impairing your focus and decision-making. I had a client, a 65-year-old CEO named Robert, came to me complaining of brain fog and zero libido. We didn't start with hormones. We started with a water bottle. In 2 weeks, he called me, shocked that his morning wood was back for the first time in years, and his thinking was clearer than it had been in a decade. That's the power of simple hydration. So what's the fix? Forget the generic 8 glasses rule. It's about timing and strategy. Start your day, every single day, with a large 16-ounce glass of water before you even think about coffee. Add a tiny pinch of sea salt to it. This doesn't make it salty, but it provides trace minerals and electrolytes that help your body actually absorb the water into your cells, rather than just flushing it out. This morning ritual kickstarts your system, lubricates your joints, and repressurizes your entire body for the day ahead. Habit number 7, the cardio-only myth. You've been told your whole life that walking on the treadmill or jogging around the park is the key to health. It's fantastic for your heart, but here's the trap. If it's the only thing you do, you're accidentally turning your body into an estrogen factory. After the age of 30, if you're not actively fighting it, you lose significant muscle mass every year. This condition is called sarcopenia. It's not just about looking weaker. It's about a loss of functional strength, the strength to carry groceries, play with your grandkids, or get up off the floor with ease. Less muscle means your metabolism grinds to a halt. Your body becomes terrible at burning calories, which leads directly to more belly fat. And here's the brutal truth. That belly fat is not just sitting there. It's a chemically active organ. It produces an enzyme called aromatase, which takes your precious testosterone and literally converts it into the female hormone, estrogen. So, your daily walk might be good for your heart, but it's not stopping this hormonal sabotage. To fight back, you need to send your body a stronger, more urgent signal. That signal is resistance. Twice a week, you must challenge your muscles. This doesn't mean you have to become a bodybuilder. It means you have to create a demand. Buy a set of resistance bands. Do bodyweight squats. Do push-ups against a wall or countertop. Pick up something heavy. When you challenge your muscles, you create tiny micro tears, and your body responds to this challenge by releasing anabolic hormones, like testosterone and growth hormone, to repair and rebuild them stronger. You're sending a powerful demand. I need to be strong. And your body has no choice but to respond. Habit number 6, the nightly poison. Many men cherish that glass of wine or whiskey before bed. It feels sophisticated. It feels relaxing. They believe it helps them sleep. This is one of the most pervasive and damaging lies we tell ourselves about health. That nightcap is poisoning the most restorative and hormonally productive hours of your day. Yes, alcohol is a sedative. It makes you drowsy. But the sleep you get is garbage. It demolishes your deep sleep, which is the exact time your body produces the majority of its testosterone and human growth hormone. Think of it like this. Deep sleep is when your hormonal factory is supposed to be running at full capacity, repairing your body and building your strength for the next day. Your nightcap is like a power outage that shuts down the assembly line every single night. And then there's the rebound effect. As the alcohol wears off in the middle of the night, your body jolts awake, leading to that dreaded 3 a.m. wake-up call where your mind starts racing. You wake up feeling tired for a reason. Your body never got the chance to truly recharge and rebuild. The answer is to create a new power-down ritual. 1 hour before bed, everything with a screen goes off. The blue light from phones and TVs tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime. Instead, drink a cup of chamomile tea. It's warm, it's relaxing, and it's proven to help with sleep quality. Or read a physical book under a dim, warm light. This simple swap tells your body it's time to prepare for real, restorative, hormone-producing sleep, not a chemically induced coma. Habit number 5. The convenient diet disaster. You're eating food that comes from a box, a bag, or a drive-through window. It's fast, it's easy, and it is systematically starving your body of the raw materials it needs to make you a man. These ultra-processed foods are loaded with things that crush testosterone, inflammatory seed oils, refined sugars, and a cocktail of chemicals. This creates a state of constant, low-grade inflammation in your body. Think of it as a small fire that your body is always trying to put out, diverting energy and resources away from important jobs like making hormones. But here's the kicker. Your body needs specific nutrients to even manufacture testosterone. The most important one is zinc. Zinc is to your testosterone production what spark plugs are to a car engine. Without it, the engine won't even turn over. Another is magnesium, the relaxation mineral, which most people are deficient in. It helps you sleep deeper and manage stress. 2 other habits on this list. You will not find meaningful amounts of these crucial nutrients in a frozen pizza or a breakfast pastry. The best way to fix this is to follow the perimeter rule. When you go grocery shopping, spend 90% of your time and money on the outer perimeter of the store. That's where the real, single-ingredient food is. Fresh vegetables, fruits, meat, fish, and eggs. If it has a long shelf life, a funny cartoon on the box, and a list of ingredients you can't pronounce, it doesn't belong in your cart. I'm curious, what's the one junk food that's your biggest weakness? For me, it used to be potato chips. Be honest in the comments, there's no judgment here. Habit number 4, the 5-hour sleep brag. In our hustle culture, we treat a lack of sleep like a badge of honor. I only need 5 hours. Men say this as if it's a sign of strength. But this isn't a sign of strength. It's a sign of profound self-destruction. When you don't sleep enough, your body goes into crisis mode. It floods your system with the stress hormone, cortisol. Cortisol and testosterone are on a seesaw. When cortisol is high, testosterone is forced down. It's a biological law. Consistently sleeping less than 7 hours a night has been shown to have the same negative impact on testosterone as aging 10 to 15 years. Let me repeat that. You are voluntarily aging yourself a decade or more by not going to bed on time. And it gets worse. Lack of sleep destroys your willpower. It impairs your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for rational decisions. That's why, after a poor night's sleep, you have zero motivation to work out and intense cravings for junk food. Your brain is too tired to make the right choice. It's a cycle that sabotages all your other efforts. The solution starts with treating your bedroom like a sanctuary. It should be for 2 things, and watching the news isn't one of them. Make your bedroom a cave, cool, dark, and quiet. A cool room temperature is critical for sleep quality. Buy blackout curtains. Put a piece of electrical tape over any annoying little lights on your electronics. And set a bedtime alarm. Not just a wake-up alarm, but an alarm that tells you it's time to start winding down. This isn't weakness. It's disciplined recovery. Habit number 3, the stress bank. You've been taught to be the strong, silent type. You bottle up your stress from work, finances, and family, thinking that's what a man does. You think you're putting it away in a stress bank, but you're not containing it. You're converting it into a hormonal poison. Let me explain how. Think of your body as having a limited budget of a master hormone building block called pregnenolone. From this budget, it can create either stress hormones like cortisol or sex hormones like testosterone. When you're chronically stressed, your body goes into survival mode. It thinks a tiger is constantly chasing you. So it diverts the entire budget to making cortisol, leaving the testosterone account empty. Stress literally bankrupts your manhood. This isn't just a feeling. It's a chemical process that constricts your blood vessels, raises your blood pressure, and commands your body to store fat. To fix this, you need a pressure release valve. You need to find one physical and one mental. For the physical, it's the resistance training we talked about. It's one of the best ways to process stress hormones. For the mental, try this. For just 5 minutes a day, sit down and do box breathing. Inhale for a count of 4, hold your breath for 4, exhale for 4, and hold the exhale for 4. This simple, free technique has been proven to switch your nervous system out of fight or flight mode and lower cortisol almost instantly. Habit number 2, the isolation trap. As you've gotten older, maybe you've retired, friends have moved on, and your social circle has shrunk. You might accept this growing isolation as a normal, unavoidable part of aging. It's not. It's a health crisis. Research has shown that loneliness can be as physically damaging as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. And here's why from a chemical standpoint. Positive social interaction, laughing with a friend, having a real, meaningful conversation, releases powerful neurochemicals like dopamine and oxytocin that directly lower your stress and cortisol levels. They are natural antidepressants. When you're isolated, you are starving your brain of these crucial anti-stress chemicals. This leads directly to a higher risk of depression, which is the #1 killer of sex drive. Your brain is simply not wired to feel desire when it feels alone and unsafe. Socializing is also a workout for your brain. It keeps your cognitive functions sharp. Breaking out of this requires a proactive first step. This week, schedule one phone call. Not a text, a real phone call. Pick a friend or family member you haven't spoken to in a month and just talk for 10 minutes. The next step is to find your third place, a place that isn't home or work. It could be a coffee shop you visit regularly, a volunteer group, a local walking club, a chess club. Find a place where you can have low-stakes human interaction. It's as important for your health as any pill a doctor could ever prescribe. Habit number 1, the chair habit. We have arrived at number 1, the most destructive habit of them all. It's not a food or a drink. It's the chair you're sitting in. We sit to eat, sit to drive, sit to work, and sit to be entertained. We are living a sedentary life, and it is actively destroying our male physiology from the inside out. To understand why this is so devastating, I want you to imagine a river, flowing fast and healthy. This is the blood flow in a moving, active body. Now imagine that river hits a dam. It becomes a stagnant, mossy pond. That is what happens in your pelvis the moment you sit down. Your circulation grinds to a halt. Everything becomes a stagnant swamp, and you cannot build a powerful erection out of swamp water. But it's even worse than that. Your lymphatic system, which is your body's garbage disposal network, has no heart to pump it. It relies on the contraction of your muscles to move waste products out of your tissues. When you sit, this garbage disposal system shuts down, letting inflammatory toxins build up. Sitting also shuts down your metabolism, tightens your hip flexors leading to back pain, and weakens your core and glutes. It is a total system failure. The cure for sitting is not a 1-hour workout to make up for 10 hours of being still. The cure is to simply stand up and stand up often. Set a timer on your phone. For every 30 minutes you are sitting, stand up for just 2 minutes. Stretch. Walk around the room. Pace when you're on a phone call. Do a few squats while you wait for your coffee to brew. The goal is to constantly interrupt the stagnant swamp signal. Every time you stand up, you're telling your body you're still in the game. You're reopening the dam and letting the river flow. This single change is more powerful than any supplement you can buy. Look, I know this was a lot of information, but do not get overwhelmed. The purpose of this is not to make you feel bad. It's to show you that your vitality is in your hands. Your energy, your libido, your strength, they are not gone forever. They are simply being suppressed by these habits. So pick one, just one. For the next week, either start your day with that big glass of water or stand up every 30 minutes. Make a single change and feel the difference. You have the power to rebuild yourself, starting right now. If you found this helpful, you absolutely need to see our next video. We're going to expose the 3 health supplements being sold to men over 50 that are actually destroying your liver. Subscribe and turn on notifications because you do not want to miss this warning. It could save you from serious damage. Stay strong, and I'll see you in the next one.